Hey everyone, welcome back. Today, we're digging into something huge happening in the world of AI. We're talking about Google's Gemini, and it's getting a massive upgrade that could seriously change how we interact with our tech every single day.
So let's start with a big question, one that kind of frames this whole explainer. What if your AI felt less like a tool that you just give commands to, and more like a partner that can actually reason and work with you? That's really the core idea behind this whole update. All right, to really understand all the new bells and whistles, we've got to look under the hood first. It all starts with the engine that's powering everything, a fundamentally smarter AI core. Yeah, this isn't just some minor software patch. The best way to think about this is like a full-on brain transplant for the Google apps you're using all the time. The actual intelligence underneath is being swapped out for something way, way more powerful.
And this really shows you the fundamental shift. Older AI, it was pretty good at following specific commands. You tell it to do X, and it does X. But this new AI, it's different. It's actually designed to reason, to connect the dots, and to actively help you solve complex problems. So what is this new brain? Well, officially, it's called Gemini 3. It's a next-generation AI that brings much stronger reasoning and problem-solving to the table. It's built from the ground up to handle complicated, multi-step stuff. Think planning a whole trip, doing really deep research, or even writing code. Okay, so that's the tech. But how does this new brain actually change the stuff you use every day? Let's get into how you'll actually feel the difference in your daily life.
You're going to see this new intelligence pop up in 3 key ways. Think of them as Gemini's new superpowers, right there in your pocket. Way better translation, more natural voice conversations, and a much smarter browsing experience in Chrome.
Let's talk translation for a sec. This goes way beyond just translating text on a screen. With headphones, you can just speak naturally, and Gemini gives a live speech-to-speech translation to the person you're talking with. It's kind of like having your own personal interpreter for a real-time chat. Pretty amazing. And it's not just about translating the words. The voice assistant itself is getting a whole lot smarter. Thanks to a new audio model, it has a much better grasp of context in real time. That means it can follow more complex instructions, and you can have conversations that feel a lot less robotic and way more natural. And finally, for all you iPhone and iPad users, Gemini is getting baked right into the Chrome browser, so you'll be able to get a quick summary of a super long article or ask questions about the page you're on without ever having to leave it. It's all about making browsing way more efficient. Okay, so that's the everyday convenience stuff. But what about when you need to get some serious work done? This is where Gemini is really trying to help you turn raw information into actual insight. The big feature here is a tool they're calling Deep Research, and it's built on a really simple but powerful idea, using AI to amplify your personal research process. And here's what makes it so different. This is not just another web search. It's all about combining your personal documents, we're talking your emails, your files, with the massive knowledge of the web, all to give you answers and insights that are totally unique to you. So how does this actually play out? Well, it's being integrated right into products like Gmail and on Pixel devices. It can analyze the context from your own documents and emails, pull in info from the web, and then deliver answers that are just so much deeper and more comprehensive than a standard search could ever give you. But these updates aren't just for us, the users. A huge part of this rollout is about empowering the people who are actually going to build the next generation of AI tools. It's about giving them a much more powerful platform to create with. And this is where we get a really fascinating peek into what's coming next. With the new Gemini 3 platform, developers can start building truly autonomous agents that can reason through problems and get tasks done on their own. They can create smarter assistants and generate high-quality code way more efficiently. The possibilities are pretty wild. And all of this brings us to our final big picture thought for today. For years, AI has been about following commands, but now we're stepping into an era where AI can actually reason. And that leaves us with this really provocative question. Now that our tools can think, what truly difficult problems will we finally ask them to solve next?